Hello there. Thanks for joining us for the usual morning update that we get to you. Lots happening as far as the World Test Championship is concerned. There's activity happening in the French Open as well. And yes, there are a couple of football updates as well that we have for you here in the morning wrap. So let's just begin as always with cricket. As far as the World Test Championship is concerned, there was a press conference that Rahul Dravid had addressed yesterday, and he was asked a couple of things, one of which was about the pressure that Team India could possibly be facing because there's been a trophy drought for about 10 years now. When Rahul Dravid was asked this question, he went ahead and said that yes, the team does recognize the fact and acknowledge the fact that there's been 10 years that India haven't won an ICC tournament, but he says that there's absolutely no pressure that the team as a unit faces, or any additional pressure that they face as far as winning an ICC tournament is concerned. He says that he is very happy with the progress that he's seen in the team, and he looks at it as something as a 2-year activity rather. He doesn't just look at this as a one-off final. He says that he sees Team India do well over the last 2 years, which is why they've now reached the World Test Championship final, and he looks forward to a very good game of cricket, is what he says. Now, that is what Rahul Dravid has said. I'll try to take some of the questions as well that are coming in at the moment at the end of the broadcast. But let's not get talking about a little more about the World Test Championship final. So that is what Dravid said as far as the pressure is concerned. What else did Rahul Dravid say? Well, he was also told that Ravi Shastri and Ricky Ponting had given Australia a slight edge going into the World Test Championship final. Now, when he was told that, he said that listen, these are the two best teams, and he looks forward to 5 days of the highest level of cricket. He wasn't too concerned of what's being said on the sidelines, and he feels that the unit is confident enough to go ahead and challenge this Australian team. A quick word though, he also lent on Ajinkya Rahane. He feels that Ajinkya Rahane, with all the experience that he comes in with, is a very good addition to the side, and he looks forward to seeing him play at the Oval, and it's his experience which could benefit Team India in the World Test Championship final. So that was all about the World Test Championship final. There is another update since we're talking about Test cricket as far as the Ashes are concerned. Now, what we did learn a couple of days back was rather yesterday, that Jack Leach is not going to be available because of a back injury, which was revealed in scans. Now, what we're also learning at the moment is that Moeen Ali, somebody who had announced his retirement from Test cricket back in 2021, right ahead of the Ashes, he may well be coming out of retirement for the Ashes, which will take place soon after the World Test Championship gets over. And if that is to be the case, then Moeen Ali will have to join the camp in about a week's time. What we're learning at the moment is that England captain Ben Stokes possibly rang him up a couple of days back, and he wants Moeen to reconsider his retirement and be available for the Ashes. And Moeen Ali is giving this a genuine thought, is what we are getting to know at the moment. Let's now shift to focus to the limited overs format of the game. There is some good news for Arjun Tendulkar. What we are getting to know is that Arjun Tendulkar is one of the two players from Goa, rather two players who play for Goa, who has been shortlisted for the NCA camp for the emerging players, which is being organized sometime in the month of August. Arjun Tendulkar, the Mumbai Indians player, happens to be one of the players who's been shortlisted. Remember, his game time was limited as far as this edition of the IPL is concerned. Yes, he made his debut after being associated with the franchise for years and years now, but there was an occasion on which he conceded 31 runs in an over, and after that We barely saw him participate in the IPL in this year's edition. But good news for Arjun Tendulkar, he has gotten the nod from the national selectors, and he will be taking part in this NCA camp for emerging players that's being organized in Bengaluru. Now, quick update as far as the Asia Cup is also concerned. Now, there are some reports which we can't really verify right now, but these are reports that are doing the rounds that Pakistan are perhaps the only nation at the moment who are excited or are looking forward to the hybrid model that's been proposed by Najam Sethi, the PCB chief. As far as Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh are concerned, these three boards haven't yet gone ahead and given a nod as far as the hybrid model is concerned. So contrary to what has been said on the global stage, or what is being believed, there are other boards as well which aren't okay or haven't given the nod to the hybrid model which has been proposed by the Pakistan Cricket Board. We will wait. This is a developing story. We will wait to give you an official confirmation on this as well. But this is what we're learning at the moment, that PCB are obviously the only board who are looking forward to the hybrid model. Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh are the three boards who are yet to give their nod as far as the Asia Cup is concerned. Now, let's just shift tracks and talk about things happening in other sports as well. Let's quickly get in a word on the French Open as well. Exciting couple of matches to look forward to in the night, because you've got Alcaraz in action. Also, Novak Djokovic also happens to be in action. He'll be the first between the two to be playing tonight, and if he goes ahead and wins the match, and so does Alcaraz, then you could be looking at a semi-final between the two. Alcaraz will be playing later in the day. He will be up against Stefanos Tsitsipas. If he goes ahead and beats Tsitsipas in today's match, then he will set up a semi-final clash with Novak Djokovic. Remember, it is Alcaraz who stands at the world #1 ranking at the moment, and what a mouth-watering clash it could be if Alcaraz does end up facing Novak Djokovic in the semi-final of the French Open. A quick word on some of the activities happening in the football world as well. Let's tell you about the transfer activities that are doing the rounds. Number one is the fact that yes, Karim Benzema is now out. So Real Madrid are looking at bolstering their attacking line now. There are very few options that they have as far as their attacking line is concerned, and they are now looking at Englishman Harry Kane, the Tottenham Hotspur striker, who the club rates over 100 million. That is what Daniel Levy wants out of Harry Kane. But it does look like that Real Madrid are looking at him. They really admire his goal-scoring prowess. They like his record. He's, remember, just 47 goals away from breaking Alan Shearer's record in the Premier League. But will Harry Kane be interested in moving to Real Madrid? And will Real Madrid be interested in paying the kind of valuation that Tottenham Hotspur have for Harry Kane? That is something we will have to wait and watch. And the other update that we have for you from the world of football is concerning Leo Messi. His time at PSG is over, as you know already. But now what his father has said is that Leo is pretty keen on rejoining Barcelona. That is what Roy Keane has now said. But that is what his father, by the way, not Roy Keane, has said, that Leo Messi is very, very keen on rejoining Barcelona. We will have to wait and see how this pans out, because there is a lot of financial fair play rules. There are a lot of things to be considered as well, because Barcelona still haven't gotten all their finances sorted. It is because of their murky finances that Leo Messi had to break ties with the club 2 years back as well. But he's now keen to come back to Barcelona. We'll have to wait and watch if Barcelona can indeed get their finances in place to be able to get Leo Messi back. That was all as far as the morning wrap is concerned. We hope you liked the update, and as always, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you know every time we go live. Thank you so much, and do stay with us all through the day, because we'll be keeping you posted with everything happening in and around the world of sport. Thanks a lot.